What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to Space Engineers. This is episode number 9 and you're probably wondering where the heck I've been with these episodes. Well, I'm sorry about that. It's been like 15 days since the last one, and the main reason is because of the Space Engineers contest that we've been working on. I was working pretty much exclusively on that for the past week and a half, so yeah. Sorry about that, guys. But we're back on track. Let's get this episode going. So I would like to get some more windmills put up. But I don't just want to do that in this episode. One thing that you guys suggested that I thought was a really amazing idea is the idea of an underground maintenance tunnel. Instead of this top kind of ugly looking thing, an underground maintenance tunnel going from our base all the way to each of the windmills, and it would be cool and it would look awesome and stuff. So we're going to do that because of the aforementioned reasons. And we're also going to see if we can build up. I want to finish that windmill right there. It's almost done. We just need to add the rotor to it. And then I'd like to add a second windmill kind of off in that direction somewhere, or a third windmill rather. With 3 windmills, we should have our power problems out of the way for now. So it should give us quite nice headway on our power issues. But first, I think before we do that, we're going to start with the maintenance tunnels because our poor ships here are still, look at this. Okay, let's hop in it. I'll show you guys. The batteries are really looking bad. They're way out of power, and they're slowly kind of coming back, but they're still way out of power. So it's only inputting that much. And look, it has like none stored. Wait, is that number going down? You're on recharge mode. 6194. No, it's going up. Okay, I thought it was going down for a second. That would be horrible. But yeah, it's got like no power stored. So pretty much, yeah, that's not great. We could try and put it over there, but that also has like no power. So we still have big power problems. So yeah. Let's actually, you know what? Screw it. Before we do any of the maintenance tunnel, let's just put the rotor on over there so we can start getting power from that windmill. It's just sitting there not doing anything. Might as well put something on it so that it can do something. So let's start with the rotor. Do we have stuff in our inventory? Let's see. We have steel plates. That's good. We don't have everything, but we can at least go and place it for now. Rotor. Do we have it on one of these? G. Rotor. Let's just stick it where our, I don't know, where our beacon is. Why not? Okay, we're going to fly over here and see just about how low it is on this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's the 4th one down. So we'll do the same thing here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one down is going to be our rotor. Okay, let's land on top of that. Now, how many blocks do you have to go out? You have 2 blocks going out. Wait, where's our crosshair? Whoops, that was from recording. Recording all the other stuff. We turned off the crosshair. Okay. Can we fix this up? Looks like yeah, I thought it was falling. Looks like we need a couple of large steel tubes for that one, but we can place the blocks. So 1, 2, and then we want to start placing how many blocks? I don't know, a lot of blocks. Okay, I forgot that was going to happen. That's because it's not actually built yet, so it can't actually support its weight. You know what? Maybe we'll just take the welder out, even though it's almost dead. It's almost out of power. I'm not too worried. We have 10 minutes of flight. That's enough, hopefully. Should be enough. We'll see. All right, here we are. Oh, you guys aren't. That's why you're not producing power either. You guys aren't actually built. Okay, whatever. I'll fix that eventually. Let's start with the rotor piece. That should allow this thing to not like fly everywhere as we're building it. Come on, you get this one. Okay, good job. Now let's get these block pieces. And we'll just go up the line. I don't know. Are you still trying to swing everywhere? I don't know if that's just my camera moving around or if it is still trying to swing everywhere. And down. No, I think it's stationary. Okay, how many blocks out did we go on this one? I would like to see. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like 10. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on this one. Control G so we can actually get our blocks out. And here we are. So we've currently got 1, 2... Get a little closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need 4 more. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. That's one side or one of the things. So next this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going too fast. 5. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope I counted that right. I might have missed one. And then of course this one. Why are you going to hit that? How come that one doesn't hit that, but you look like you're going to? Oh, because I only went 1 block out. Whoops. You know, part of me believes it would just be easier to just hop out, place the blocks, and then get in the ship to weld them. That might be easier. Because we're much more maneuverable when we're out of the ship. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, see how much faster that is? That might be our new tactic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, of course, one up at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you guys aren't running into each other? Good. As long as you're not running into each other, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. All right, place these blocks or weld them. That's what this ship here is for. Look at this. No problem for the ship. It doesn't even break a sweat to weld these blocks. By the way, I'd like to announce I just actually, like an hour ago, got an HTC Vive. So do you guys know any VR games that you want me to play? Because, yeah, I was playing some Beat Saber. I'm really bad at it. I thought my Rock Band guitar skills would come in handy there. Probably not. All right, let's finish welding this up. We're on the third stretch, and now the final stretch. And we should have a bunch of, oops, missed one. We should have a bunch of solar panels with us as well, or solar thingamajigs that we can use. We'll have to see about that. If we do, then we can go ahead and stick those solar panels on, and everything will be good. There we go. Okay, that's done. So solar panels, do we actually have the pieces? Let's press I and C. I don't know that we do. We actually have 200, so that's enough for a couple of solar panels. Now, one of you suggested a cool design. Maybe I'll stick a picture on the screen if I remember to. But it was a cool design where essentially the see how the windmills. Okay, you can't really see past that. See how the windmills on this side are on both sides. The design you suggested, or one of you did, was where windmills were only on one side of the thing, and then it alternated. So it was on this side right here, and then it wasn't on this side. But then it was on this side, but it wasn't on the other side. Then it was on that side, but it wasn't on. So it alternated like that, and it looked like kind of cool. And I want to test it out. So this is going to be our test windmill, our test mill, and we'll see if it works. So we're going to start by placing this like that. So a little bit closer. Notice how on the other one we had like a buffer area of blocks. On this one, we're just not going to do that. So, and maybe we'll make the windmill longer. I don't know for this one. Okay. Stick this right there. And we can see if we can go 3. Or we can make a shorter windmill and go 2 only. We'll start with 2 because we don't have that many solar things. And if 2 looks ugly, then we'll go 3. All right, flip this around. There we go. 1 and the second one right there. Same thing right here. Boop. 1 right there and 1 right here. This is actually, okay, we're unable to place it. So we're gonna have to turn that before we can place that particular one. And then finally, right here. You know how, have you guys ever played City Skylines? I don't know if you know the Road Anarchy mod, but there should be a same thing for Space Engineers. Like a block anarchy where you can place anything anywhere. Like you could place that on top of a solar panel if you want. That would be awesome. I want it. Okay, let's weld these in. All right, keeping an eye on our flight time there. It looks like we only have 4, 3, or 2 minutes. Let's see if we can weld these really quickly. I'd like to get these built up, and we were just missing interior plates. I don't know that we actually have them. Are you in the right position? Yeah, I don't think we have the interior plates. So let's go ahead and fly back before we run out of power, and then we'll start working on that underground tunnel. Actually, we'll probably just come back with a bunch of interior plates and computers and fix up those last things, and then we'll start on the tunnel. So yeah, then hopefully we'll have more power. That's the good thing. Did you run out of power, or did I goof? Now, some of you have also been saying that I should bind the what is it? Thing on the back, this yellow thing right there, the connector. I should bind that to a button instead of pressing P, because P disconnects everything. That might be a good idea. Maybe. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, connector. Oh, no. Okay, welder connector. We were smart. Awesome. We're going to say switch lock. And that should, yeah, we should be able to do that without pressing P now. And I want you to reconnect as well. Oops. There we go. P. Awesome. And recharge. Did I put the other one on recharge mode? Gotta be careful. No, I did not. Okay. Those are now recharging. Let's grab a couple of things so we can go and fix up the... By the way, look at that. Look how sneaky I am able to get in there, even when something's on it. So we want some computer, which are really like weightless. So we'll actually we need interior plates too. So it's fine that I messed up and grabbed those. You're still building me steel plates. I'd like you to build me some more computers as well. Like 1,000 is probably gonna be fine. Wait, I had computers. What the heck? And last one. There we go. The wind turbines. Ah! The wind turbines are up and giving us power. Now this is kind of giving me swastika vibes. Just a little bit. You know, I thought it would look cooler. Now I really got to show you guys the picture of what the guy was talking about because it looked really cool. But this is kind of giving me swastika vibes for some reason. But we're probably going to just make it look like this or come up with a different design. If you guys have designs, please post them down in the comments and we'll try and because this, I like this design. It's not bad, but it just looks super fat, doesn't it? It just looks gigantic. I mean, what could we do to make it look a little bit better? I don't know. Maybe we just go with this because it doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of like a windmill. Windmills are kind of fat, aren't they? So we can have just this kind of going around. We'll have it on that one and on the third one as well. Okay, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll only make this one in the next one. So if you guys come up with some really good suggestions in the comments section between this and next episode, I will totally take them and make cool windmills out of them. Okay, on to digging the tunnel. Actually, the first thing we need to do for the tunnel is we need to go in here and we need to dig down a little bit so we have kind of a point that we want to go to. So we're just going to hop in here, break this piece, and just dig down a wee bit. Oh, that's pretty good. It's not too deep. It's not too shallow either. It's, well, it's pretty deep, but it's I think, perfect maintenance tunnel height. Just under the surface, kind of. New from current position, we're going to call this Wind 1. Just so we know where this one is. We'll fly out of here, and this is where we'll make the tunnel 2. That's it's good because it gives us a direction to go with our tunnel making machine. So yeah. By the way, the elevator. When is it going to be constructed? Probably next episode we'll start work on the elevator, trying to get this thing actually working. Because it is kind of one of the things I mentioned in episode 1 of this season, and I still haven't done anything with it. So, I mean, the most that we've done is made the ladder. But yeah, next episode we'll probably start working on this thing. Maybe even complete it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, tunneling machine. Oops, I fell again. We need to do something with that area down there. It's looking a bit like it could use some love. Okay, let's hop in here. How much power do you have, I wonder? Yo, you have enough. You have enough power. I'm not even worried. All right, let's carefully go over this stuff. We're going to try and go up. I don't know if we can go straight. Oh, yeah, we can. Actually, we already tested this, didn't we? With the, when we were building the other thing. Okay, we'll go straight up till we're roughly kind of just under the surface. Like here is fine. In fact, it looks like we might want to be... Oh, careful. Careful, me. Careful, me times 2. We're going to be... Probably just go when this thing hits that. Is going to be perfect. Which is right here. How high are we? Are we almost to the top? Yeah, this is actually fine. Okay, we're just basically going to head towards that. So let's do it. Right-click mining for 300 meters. Let's, I don't know, do we want to do a montage? Maybe. I don't think I have anything to talk about other than you guys should totally go and watch the cinematic that we spent like a week and a half on, 2 weeks even, on that thing. Also, totally vote for it on Space Engineers channel if it's there, because they're selecting winners. Hurrah! Did they add more jitter to the mining? Like, this is super jittery. Like when it's not usually that jittery. Look, I can hardly even keep my mouse on the wind area. It's got like random movement. Look, okay, this is not mining. See, it's fine. I can just aim there. And then when I'm mining, look, instantly the thing goes crazy and it's just aiming all over the place. Is that new? Or has that always been there and I've just been better at not letting it affect me? I feel like it's more realistic, at least, if it's new. Because miners, I mean, if you're trying to mine something, you'd be shoved all over the place as you try and terraform Earth. Bend Earth to your will so you can extract the beautifully colored iron. So this maintenance tunnel, is it ever going to actually be used? Maybe once or twice for demonstration purposes, but it's probably not like ever going to be a useful thing. It's more just for show. Well, I mean, I guess it's useful. It's going to connect the grids, so that allows power to flow. And it's also going to provide, if we're being realistic here, it's going to provide like a way for power lines to go, which is nice. We do actually have a power line mod. I think it might be part of Etziker's. I still can't pronounce his name, but it's part of his mod. His beautiful mod. We're on the home stretch. Almost there. I'm actually terrified to turn around because I doubt this is going to be a straight hole. It should be relatively straight, but I doubt it's going to be like nice and perfect because of all the jittering that's like flicking me all over the place. But at least it's almost over. We're almost there. And the idea, of course, is once we get here, we'll eventually build the same tunnel to the other things as well. Are we here? I think we're here. Hey! Can this thing actually fly through a 1-block area? I doubt it. Ah, it's too thick. Oh, this is gonna be hard, actually. I didn't think about this. We have to go backwards now to somehow get... Okay, we made it through. All right, we're here. Hurrah! Is it straight? Well, let's see. I'll just fly down it. Holy crap, that's actually really dang... All right, the wall. The wall is a thing. It's a thing that's dangerous. Okay, you have done your job. Thank you. Actually, we'll just keep you right here for now, because you might actually have more uses for you. Okay, so let's actually drag some block down here. Boop, 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 boop. All right, and in fact, you can probably weld out a little bit more of this, or mine out a little more of this. You guys hate when I use the wrong adjective or verb. I need more lessons in school. I just use all that stuff interchangeably. Yeah, you can weld, mine, cut, grind. They're all the same word to me. It just means do something in Space Engineers. Uh-oh, we're running out of fuel. Okay, that's fine. So we're basically just going to run this all the way back, and it's actually looking remarkably straight. I was worried that maybe it would be straight, but it wouldn't be like perfectly like in line. But it is actually looking really good. Color me impressed. Okay, color me less impressed. It's actually kind of curving down a little bit. So you know what? Here's what we'll do. At some point, like over here, like all the way over here, we'll have a stairs. So G, stair. We probably have them somewhere, but... Oh, what's this? Switches! Whose mod gives us switches? I feel like those come from a mod. I don't... Is it from Etziker's? I can pronounce that. E-I-K-E-S-T-E-R. Ikesters. I feel like I did this in another video. I don't know. What mod is that part of? This right here. That's got to be part of a mod, right? Because that's not in Space Engineering. Unless they come out with something and I didn't know about it, which is possible. Advanced doors, maybe. No. Armor ramps. Letters. Aha! Command console blocks. This would be the Colt command pack is what that is. Anyway, though, we're going to stick a stairs right there, and then we're just going to continue down the way. And in fact, in order to get these blocks the right way, we're just going to go this way a little bit. And then we're going to place blocks under them right there. Oh, we're almost out of jetpack. Ah, place. No. It appears we're going to need to do a little bit more cutting. Just right here so we can get the blocks to align. Unfortunately, I didn't want to cut right here, but you know what? We have to have one continuous grid going to connect them, so we shall have to do it. Ah, okay, we broke something, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just going to cut this a little bit. Not too much, just a bit of a trim. It's nothing that will completely destroy the area. There we go. Okay. And let's turn you off. Pew. Awesome.
Fuel critical.
See, now we have enough area to place these blocks, and everyone's happy. Everyone except for those poor stairs. All right, there we go. We've made it to the edge. It's a bit scary, because if I fall, I will die. But eventually, this is going to be where the elevator is, and then this will probably connect around to that, so that we can get our power generation hooked back up. In fact, let me go and grab more hydrogen, and the way I'm going to do that is by magically connecting that, and then doing our little trick where we do this to get down a little bit faster. I can go a little faster. Ah, okay. And connect. Awesome. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can hop back in here and grab a little bit of H2. Now for this area right here, the way we're going to connect it, I think we're just going to use our hand drill to drill an area, and we're just going to just connect it around the side. That might be the easiest. So we don't have to get the big old Wilbinator mini miner over here. We'll just let it do its thing over where it is. Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and kablamo. Almost. Now kablamo, they are connected. Awesome. So our grid should be connected on the bottom, which means if we disconnect all those blocks at the top, all those ugly blocks, might I add, everything should still work. Okay. So power lines, we've got a couple of them. We've just got turn pieces and straight pieces. Shifted. I don't know what shifted is. Maybe that's on the other side. So we're just going to stick those in these places. We'll have normal, shifted, turn one, turn shifted, branch, and then branch shifted. I don't think we're going to need to use the branches until we get to like this area over here. But for these ones, and they're currently purple, but I think once we build them, they'll be nice and not purple anymore. We'll just stick them at about this level. Let's want to stick them higher. I mean, I guess I could stick them in the middle, because the middle does go the whole way. Oh, here's the question, actually. When I build these things, they're still purple. That's annoying. Are you guys fine with purple power lines? I'm probably fine with purple power lines. I need more construction components, but yeah, that's fine with me. I'm just going to run purple power lines all the way down. And if you guys have another power line mod that doesn't have purple borders and you want me to use that one, please post that down in the comments. Maybe I'll go back and fix it up. We're out of construction components, so let me first remove this piece. It's bothering me a little bit. Tiny little piece. And then we're going to drop down over there to grab more hydrogen before we do anything else. Pew. All right, continuing with our power lines, our beautiful, beautiful power lines. We're just going to run them this way. And as the tunnel goes down, we'll eventually kind of move them back up. But for now, they're going to just stay at this height. When we get to the next stairs, we'll move them up a little bit. Actually, this is probably a good place to move them up. So I guess what we'll do for this then is we'll do a buffer block like right here with normal coloring, please. Not red. Buffer block. And it'll just kind of serve as a nice little area to stop the power line. And then bring it back up. So then from our buffer block, we're just going to kind of come back up with our power line like this. Oh, is that what it meant by shifted? Oh, it's shifted to the side. Okay, instead of in the middle. That makes sense. All right, back to normal. Just going to go straight with these. Since we're over here grabbing extra hydrogen here, some of you guys were saying that I should put a vent in here to depressurize this room before I step out so we don't lose air every time we do that. So I think that's not a bad idea. Let's do it. We're actually going to lose air. I hope that's not really pressurized. We need steel plates and more steel plates. So yeah, it was pressurized. It's all good. No worries. We can grab our steel plates and we'll be back in jiff. We have 15,000. That's how many steel plates. Good Lord. We're rich when it comes to steel plates. Okay, so that is there. So now we should be able to set this one to depressurize. And wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, are you? Okay, so I don't think it's doing anything, but we have oxygen now. So let's go in here, and now you should depressurize it. Unless I need to actually hook you up to something, which might be the case. Dang, okay, so we need to probably... I guess I don't really know when I'm going to do anything in this series, but I guess now is probably a really good time to set up oxygen tanks, isn't it? Okay, oxygen tanks it is. This is the room that we wanted to put our oxygen tanks anyway, so let's throw them against that corner maybe? I want to have a couple, not just one. So probably, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Do we stick a hydrogen tank in here? Maybe just one, because if we're going to be storing stuff, we're going to want to store our hydrogen that we're going to use for ourselves. So maybe we'll just... Yeah, let's just stick one of each, or a couple of each. A couple of oxygen and one of hydrogen. So hydrogen tank, we'll grab one of those, stick it right there, and then oxygen tank. Oxygen tank. Okay, first we'll stick the hydrogen tank right, wherever it is, right here. And I think we might have enough room for it. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, we do have enough room for a hydrogen tank, even though it looks absolutely ridiculous. And then number 5 is going to be our oxygen tanks. And I think the way we're going to do this one is we might just have them lined up like this. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many we want. And then we have like 2 up here maybe. I don't know. We're going to need a lot of oxygen, right? Probably not this much oxygen, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to have our oxygen like that, and then our hydrogen. And so, yeah, it'll go in there, and then it'll go in there as well. So, yeah. And then if we need more oxygen tanks, we can just add them up on the sides up to there. So we have a lot of room for those things. And if we need more hydrogen tanks, we're SOL. But we probably won't need more hydrogen tanks. I think we're good on that. Do I have enough stuff to build at least some of this stuff? No, it looks like I need a bunch of large steel tubes, a bunch of steel plates, and that's pretty much it. So let's go and grab these things. All right, steel plate run is looking good. All right, we're good on steel plates for everything. We need small steel tubes and large steel tubes. A lot of large steel tubes. Jeez. I don't even know if we have them yet. You know what? I'm going to be running back and forth, so I'm just going to let it depressurize, and it's fine. It just won't repressurize, and everything will be good. So you, there. Large steel tubes. We need a bunch of. Just throw everything back. Where's our large steel tubes? We have a bunch, right? I thought we made like 1.5 billion of them. Maybe I'll search. Looks like they're all inside our welder cargo. So we'll be making a lot of large steel tubes. Nope, not canvases. Large steel tubes. Meanwhile, I think I can grab a bunch of small steel tubes, because I think we needed a bunch of those as well. I'll just grab 1,000. That should have us set for at least these builds. Small steel tube run, and all we need now is large steel tubes. Nice. How does that look? Doesn't that look awesome? I like the look of it. I think it looks pretty nice and cool, and kind of like if we had another row of oxygen tanks right here, it'd look like a Darth Vader line of soldiers on the sides of oxygen tanks. They're like da 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 da. Emperor Hydrogen. What is thy bidding, my master? You know, this is actually really good as well, because a lot of the oxygen that I was using was being taken up by this thing when it was trying to fill rooms. So the ice was getting used up, which means I couldn't actually refill my hydrogen because all the ice was up because of the oxygen shortage. But now, since we have a hydrogen tank, I can, even if the oxygen is gone, I can still restore hydrogen. So 10 points for Andrew Door. What do we need? We need these things, and we need these things. Then we should be good. I only grabbed 100 of each, which might have been a mistake, but we'll see. Was it a mistake? It was indeed a mistake. We all make mistakes sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. In the words of the one true pop star messiah. All right, I think we're good. I think we're all set. So you should now be using everything up like a boss. And you didn't, I notice. Is that for a lack of trying, or what? Why didn't you use everything? Looks like, see, you're not filled at all. What about you guys? Have you been filled? Haha! So I added a little bit of new ice, and it seems like it's being used, right? Yes, it's being used. Okay, so if I look at you now, you should be, haha, you're being filled. And you too? Well, I can't really see you very well, but if I look here at the oxygen tanks, then yes, you're being filled. Are y'all being filled evenly as well? Dang, sharing is caring for you guys. Good job. Okay, awesome. This stuff is now, our ice is now being used up pretty much immediately. It's good. We don't want it melting or anything. So ice is now used up. It's now converted to hydrogen, so we shouldn't have any oxygen-related problems with hydrogen refilling. Hurrah. Now the world is our oyster. We shall go forth and build. Ah! Alright, we got all the way. Okay, now we need to figure out how to... I want to bring back a bunch of steel plates, and maybe we'll wire that up to the bottom of that. I don't know. That might be a good idea. But I need more stuff. In fact, you know, it might be faster just for me to go up here.
Fuel low.
Oh no, fuel's low. Oh, be help.
Fuel critical.
Please don't die. No, we're going fast. Oh, we're going fast. Oh, we're going real fast. Ah! I think we're good. It's always scary when a B-hop goes out of control. But you, how are you doing? Let's check on your battery real quick. I want to see, you're probably getting a lot more power than than you were before. Batteries, how you doing? Looks like you guys will be fully charged in 2 minutes, whereas it was 3 hours earlier. And you have actually a lot of charge. Actually, no, you only have about double the charge you had before. Which I guess is like 10 minutes of flight, so that's fine. Oh god, I can't... I feel bad for that. Does it... Okay, am I crazy, or does it look a little bit like a swastika? I'm not putting that in the thumbnail. I'm gonna get crucified. Alright, we're on the final stretch in order to get this thing placed. Actually, I guess the final stretch will be to destroy this little block right here. So this episode we'll do that one, and maybe next episode we'll try and get this one finalized, this connection here. Okay, so we'll just... Woo! Weld as we go down. We got most of it. Only missing like one. Okay, so you are going to actually turn up. Turn up! I woke up in a new Bugatti. Sorry, random songs just kind of pop into my head at random times. So that, yeah, that's that. Okay, so you're going to go up like so. We'll even mine out this little bit right here. Now is when I wish I had my little miner still. The Wobinator. I woke up in a copyright. Bim, 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 bim. I woke up in a copyright. I don't understand sometimes why people get copyrighted so easily from songs. It's like you're promoting the song a little bit, aren't you? I don't know. Copyright laws are a whole flaming pile of nobody knows what's going on. Except for lawyers. Those guys know. Okay. Weld this stuff. Awesome. Cool. Except for this, actually. We're going to destroy all this. This will be the lead-up area that we had that we don't need anymore. So we're just going to run through it and destroy it. It's very satisfying, actually, to destroy all these blocks. Then we'll look over it and it'll look like nature has retaken the land. If Mother Nature lives on Earth, what lives on Mars? Father Desert? I don't know. Or is there also a Mother Nature of Mars? The Mars Mother Nature. Okay, and this we'll just replace with the normal block, which is not any of those. Nope, 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 yep. All right, how does that look? Look at that, they're just random over there. You're like, but how is the base getting power? I don't know. But it's magic, because it's underground. Ugh. That looks ugly. I don't know what happened there. That must have been when I was mining up. So, like I said, next episode we'll go about destroying this one when we create the tunnel to go there. We're probably going to go straight and then turn for the tunnel. So it'll look cool and everyone's going to be happy. So yeah, let's actually... I thought I was going to die. I had to press too many buttons at once. Okay, we're down here. Everything's looking good. I'm probably going to go back through this next episode maybe. Well, I want to do the elevator next episode. An episode in the future. I'm probably going to go back through this with the tunnels mod, and I'm going to go through and make the tunnels look nice and maintenance-y, and it'll be super awesome. Or I'll go through and actually do work myself and make it look cool somehow again. So yeah, one of those will happen. All right, let's hop in our ship and see if we can make ourselves another windmill. Now, we've already done this twice, so it should be pretty easy. Oh, you know what? First, I should probably make the swastika not a swastika. That would be good. Oh, we jumped right over our base. That was awesome. Just in time to get ourselves some nice fuel. This is actually a really cool look. The sun, I guess the sun's behind it over there somewhere, and it looks super dark, and it's awesome, and I love it, and it's probably not my best look of the game. Okay, just fixing this up, and it should be done now. All right, here we go. I fixed up this one, and I actually took the time to fix this one as well. Although I didn't turn it back on, so let's actually go ahead and do that. Turn it on. Rotor. This is called rotor windmill A. So we'll turn it on and turn it to the velocity of, yeah, that. Okay, so you're turning and you're turning. I had to remove the actual windmill piece from the front there because I actually put these ones one farther than these ones. So so yeah, it was crushing against, and I didn't want to go in and completely remake this whole rotor thing because it took so long. So I was like, it's fine. It'll work. Where's our ship? Here it is. Okay, so that's 2 down, and like at least 1 more to go. So let's go ahead and make the 3rd windmill, and that'll be the end of this episode once we get that up. So 3rd windmill is going to be around there. Let's do it. All right, I've got ahead and built a shell of the windmill. Just on my own. It's not actually that small. It looks like it's small, but I think I built it to the right height. Let me make sure. It should be around, oops, we're going a little fast that way. It should be around 70. Well, it's a little bit lower than I actually wanted, so maybe I go up 1 or 2 more. Careful here, okay. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that's what we do. We go up 1 or 2 more. Let me break off this stuff. Ah, okay. Got it. Okay, so probably, yeah. Let's go up 3 or 4 more. Probably that is going to be what we want it to be at. How are we looking up here? 72, 73. That might be a little high even, but I think that's going to be fine. Okay, so that gives us that little section. The reason I did that one little piece right there on my own without the ship is because it's so much easier to build on your own for this one start, because the ship does really well when you actually have something to build against. So I'll show you this. Like, for instance, if we turn this right here, the ship does really well at stuff like this, where you can actually place the blocks against something. But when there's nothing to place it against, it doesn't do as well. And there we go. It should be towards the top. Okay, that one we're probably going to remove once we build everything else. But let's continue. We'll go straight down. Going down is a bit more dangerous, of course, because you have to worry about crashing into the ground, which is fast approaching the faster you go. See, there we go. I actually was very close to the ground. I didn't even realize it. I thought we were much farther. So in fact, we're not even going to worry about that one quite yet because we want to place, or we want something to place it against, which makes life a whole lot easier with the with ship building. These pieces are nice too, because they won't actually, if you accidentally place one in the wrong spot, it won't place. See? I can't place one there, and I can't place one on the other side either, because they need something to place against. Okay, let's go down relatively fast here. Being careful. Oh, okay. Whew. Don't want to aim too far forward when we're doing that. And we're going to start crashing into stuff. You know, I haven't actually built a graveyard or gravestone for a ship in a long time, have I? I probably should have built one at the end of Season 2 when we practically destroyed our miner on that mining expedition. But no, we never did. That will get destroyed probably. But we haven't. I don't think we've destroyed a ship in a long time. So let's knock on wood here, not jinx myself. I guess to be fair though, the ships in Season 1 that we ended up making gravestones for were a bit more fragile than the ones we use right now. This particular one, the clay maker, is very strong. It's got a lot of armor on it, so it won't typically break apart when it falls. Whereas the ships that we were using back in Season 1, they were pretty much just the components that were required. As a result, if they touched the ground, they would spontaneously combust. That was close. And finally, this last one right here. See, time flies when you're having fun, right? Okay, we placed one in the wrong spot in there, so we'll have to probably go in and fix that. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, time to weld. We're going to just go right into that since we have a lot of steel plates on us. We can probably even go 3. Let's see if we can do 3. I think we can. We can do, oops. Oh, shoot, I forgot. We have a rogue block. Do we have any more? No, we don't. Okay, so we should be good the rest of the trip. So we'll go straight down like this. Okay, so I think we got the whole thing right there. Yeah, okay, so we have that whole side. Let's do these 2 blocks here now. And these ones will be easier because we're going up, and up means that we can go a little faster because we don't have to worry about hitting the ground at a very high speed. And what was the tactic we used last time? We're looking up. No, we're doing something like this, and we're going up based on that. Yeah, actually, that's a really good tactic that I like. Look at this. Look at this speed. That's how you do it. Did we do the whole side too? I'm actually curious. Did we do the whole thing? Oh no, we screwed up. Okay, well, you know, it's too good to be true anyway. We could just go that whole thing super fast, but whatever. We'll have to run back through it. All right, so 10 out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't I decide that I would do this part as a person? Maybe that's easier. Let's do that. So that was 10 right there. We'll do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I missed that one before I hit the ground. Makes me sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And final one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I wonder if I should place these things as well. Actually, wait, shoot. If we're going for the same design we had before, we need 4 on each corner thing. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll break that one as well. That is in the wrong area. Let's hop in our ship really quickly so that we can grab some more hydrogen. That's what I really love about this ship. I mean, it's great and all for welding, but the hydrogen is amazing. The ability to hop in there, grab some hydrogen whenever you need it, and hop out. It's just the best. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how much faster it is just to place these? Like, never mind building them, but placing them, you place it so much faster if you place it as a person, and then just go in there with the welder and build with that. Welder and, solar panel and solar panel. And we need 4 more on the bottom side. And that'll be it. I feel like I've just saved myself like 5 minutes just by placing them like this. Okay, there we go. Where's our ship? Okay. One day I'm just going to hear a bang and it's just going to fall out of the sky. Oh, one more thing I want to place, actually, while we're here. The wind turbines. Wind turbines. We'll just place them up in their respective spot. And then, yeah. Turbine 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if I did this correctly, these guys should not interact. Even though this is jutting out just like the one over there was, where I had to cut it off. Okay. Time to weld. Welding away. I don't know what to weld. There's too many things to weld. We've run out of bulletproof glass. But that is fine. I don't plan on getting attacked soon. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, I just smacked off the cockpit. That's bad. Alright, random cockpit. You're going on for now. I need displays. What do I need? Displays and computers. Those should be in here. Luckily, it's a welder ship, and everything's pretty much everywhere. Except, apparently, for displays. Aha! Disaster struck mid-build. It's okay, though. We have all the materials. No worries. Even though we're now at the subpar cockpit, we don't have the better one that can see everything. Well, this one actually can. It's not that bad, actually, this one. The only thing is you can't see under your legs, but that's not terrible. Okay, well, let's just continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is our ship going wacky sometimes? Oh, we probably lost some thrusters as well. You know what? I bet you we did. That's probably what happens. Our ship's going a little wacky when we aim a little bit to the right. So I bet you we lost the thrusters that are allowing us to kind of stay. Where would those thrusters? Yeah, we did. We lost all of our side thrusters. Well, actually, we still have a couple of them. All the ones that point that way. So if we aim this way, we really start to like fly over that way. Okay, we just have to be a little careful then. Well, whoops. And not bump into things, preferably. Our ship's a little bigger than it seems, so. All right, let's land right about here. We can just kind of hover here for a second. Ah! The amount of times I've fallen off of these things randomly. Okay, we'll stick this here and weld it up. And finally, rotor number 3 is going to be called rotor for windmill C. So finally we have 3 windmills now. And we're going to put this one to a speed of the same thing, roughly. There we go. All right. Windmill number 3 is now up and running. How about them apples? Let's hop in this thing. And back off a little bit. Back off slowly. We don't want to crash here. It might not be very easy to get back to our base either, because we have a couple of things out. Careful. Oh god. Okay. Okay, very careful. Let's head back to base and we'll turn around and check this thing out. This really needs some repairs. Good lord. It's funny, we were talking about how we haven't had to have a ship funeral quite yet, but we might just have to have one if we can't stick this landing. But I think it won't be that hard. We're going a bit slow. Cautious. Caution is good when it comes to... Oh, dang it. Okay, it's really hard when you... Okay, here we go. Tilt. No. Down, down. Yep, tilt the right way. Then go that way. Then just back up, and we should be good. It should auto... No, we have to go down a little bit. Yes, okay. It auto saved us. Awesome. Oh, shoot. I need to actually go ahead and get my batteries up again. Dang it. It does this every... The cockpit's like literally the worst thing to lose on your ship. I mean, the batteries are pretty bad, and the thrusters are pretty bad because they destroy your ship. But with the cockpit, your ship will survive. But you'll have to go and reset everything that you've already set up. So like things like landing gears, I have to reset to switch lock. Things like freaking our connector, I have to go ahead and reset again. Look at all that work that just caused me. That looks funny. We should probably... there we go. We should probably turn our things... Oh, it's on recharge mode. All right. Whoa! How does that look? This one looks like it's a little bit far off to the left. A little bit too far, maybe even. But when you look from an angle like this, it looks a little bit more even. So I think I'm fine with it. That looks really good. We're probably getting a lot of power from this as well, especially when the sun is rising. Where's the sun, actually? Okay, I swear it's sunny, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's actually, I think a full day is gone. Unless it rises over there and sets over there. I don't actually know how the sun goes. But, yeah. We've missed a couple blocks there, but what do you guys think? 3 windmills, plus we have an underground tunnel going all the way over there to that first windmill, which will eventually extend to windmills B and C, respectively. And, yeah, we also have... What else did we do? Some other stuff down there. So, yeah. Pretty cool episode. Lots and lots were done. And we should now not have power problems ever again. Let me go down to our base real quick and I'll check it, because that's going to be where we'd see them. I really like the view from... Oh my god. It's so dark. Well, when it's not super dark, the view from there is really good. From down here anyway, I want to check on our power issues. Or not issues, depending on how things are looking. Aha! We're not in the red anymore. That's good. You guys actually do have a current input, and you're inputting more than you're outputting. Probably because our assemblers and refineries are turned off. Let's turn on the refinery and see how that changes. Refinery number 3, turn you on, and let's check the battery. Looks like you're now outputting that much, but you're inputting way more still. So yeah, all right, I think we're done with power problems. That means we can now focus on more things like elevators, trams, fixing up the clay maker up there, any of that stuff. But anyways, if you guys like that episode, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers.